Hey guys, it's Charlie. As we go forward in the collapse of Empire America, we find that we are developing more into a Stasi-style police state all the time. The FBI came out today announcing that they had to give more power to their agents, give them more latitude to investigate citizens of this country. The Domestic Investigation and Operation Guide is coming out, and it's going to allow agents to investigate people or groups basically at will, without probable cause, without opening a case file and leaving a paper trail. They'll be able to go in and sift through your garbage. They'll be able to check local databases to try to find evidence against you without having to have a case against you. We find the Justice Department ratcheting up its effort to go after tax evading Americans. UBS recently turned over 4,550 of their clients to the Justice Department who are holding funds offshore trying to avoid paying taxes. So while we have the U.S. government spying on its citizens, we have the Justice Department ratcheting up going after tax dodgers in this country. But on the other hand, in the other end of the corporatocracy, we have the Federal Reserve finding out recently that the QE2, the $600 billion, went to not U.S. banks to lend out to the Americans to stimulate our own economy. Quite the contrary. It went directly to foreign banks. That's right. 12 of the 20 primary dealers that have to buy U.S. debt are foreign banks. $600 billion is what their cash assets increased during QE2, while the $600 billion is exactly what the Federal Reserve's balance sheet increased in the same period of time. So now we have a Federal Reserve supposed to be, quasi-U.S. government agency, when in reality it's owned by a bunch of banksters, printing money and lending it to foreign banks at the detriment of U.S. citizens. We have people in this country losing their homes at record numbers, 44 million people on food stamps. We're going to have 1 million bankruptcies this year and over 1 million foreclosures. And we have the Federal Reserve lending $600 billion of the American people's money to foreign banks to shore those banksters up. This system needs to come apart. This debt slave system that's rapidly developing into a Stasi East German police state, it needs to come apart. That is the only solution to the criminal corruption that is rampant on New York City and Wall Street and in Washington, D.C. The faster it does, the faster these criminals are exposed and perp walked and sent to prison, the faster this nation can heal. Stories are attached. That's all I got.